Hi all, it's Denise and I've been playing in my studio this week and working on some new collage pieces, mixed media, lots of layers, lots of writing underneath and just layering paper, painting over paper and kind of telling a story with each piece. And I've been having a lot of fun. Adding on elements. I just picked up this piece of driftwood and this really cool stone with the seaweed already embedded into it at the beach this week, and came up with this little piece that I'm really loving. It's lots of layers going on here, and it's a lot of fun. So one thing I do love, I love encaustic, but I'm really not, sometimes when I'm in my studio and I'm kind of rushing about, I don't want to drag all those supplies out, and I don't feel like going through the rigmarole of it, especially with some of these smaller pieces. But I do like that feel. I do like the, don't know if you're picking up the sheen on this, but I like how it kind of, I love encaustic. I love the way it looks, and this is the hack version of it. So I have this piece right here that I think I'm done. I'm wanting to add a little bluebird to kind of play off the color of these little birds. This was part of a napkin that I took apart, and I really am wanting to add this number 2, I think, but I don't know if I really need it. I don't know if I need it. So what I do need to have that little guy though, so I'm gonna use that. But what I'm gonna do, and I hope this turns out good because I haven't done this a lot of times, I'm using Golden's the Heavy Gel Medium, and I am just going to trowel that right onto my piece. Let me kind of get a layer of it going. And I'm putting it on kind of thick because I want it to look like it's more than just a layer of matte medium. And you gotta make sure you use a knife that doesn't have little leftover plaster or little chips, or so you don't catch that in when you're frosting your cake here. And now I'm just kind of smoothing it out, and I do have a bigger trowel. I should have pulled that out of my workshop to use, because I would get a much smoother finish. And I'm just kind of pulling through, get rid of all of my little holes and little dings. Although I kind of don't mind those. I kind of like it, actually. So, and I'm just pulling through. And I want to make sure I get it pretty even. So every once in a while I might hit a little rough spot, and I want to just smooth that out. Now this is going to add a nice film over my painting, but it's not going to, it will dry clear. So while it will diffuse it, it's not going to hide it completely. And there you go. Go another round, and I do have one big trowel that would have been perfect for this, but I didn't think ahead. And let me flip through that. Another nice thing with working with the gel medium is you have a little bit of time to play with it and make corrections. As I was doing here, I added my little bluebird of happiness and it didn't sit exactly the way I wanted to. So I was able to go and smooth it out, add a little bit more in the medium, and then I'll be able to go back ahead and place the little bluebird and just kind of stick it in there, and it holds really well. Once you've got everything done, you're going to want to let it set overnight. I would say overnight is good because I did this yesterday, and this morning when I came out and took a look, it looked really great. I was able to add a few more elements that I wanted, a little bit of coloration here and there, and it was easy to work with, and it's nice and dry, has a nice finish, and I'm really happy with how this turned out. So if you get a chance to try this, do. It's pretty easy and pretty fun. And a little bit less work and supplies than encaustic. And these are the 6 pieces I did in my studio this week. So I enjoyed every bit of the process, and that's it. That's what I got for you. Enjoy!